Impact investing is being intentional about backing companies that have a product or service that can drive social or environmental impact.
One of the most interesting observations that you can make as an investment professional is how different consumers are behaving today versus maybe a generation ago. It's very clear that consumers feel like it's very important to bank with, to buy from, to align themselves with companies who share their values.
And we think that Bain Capital as an organization is best in the world at partnering with any size company and helping them to achieve their potential. What we've done within the Double Impact Fund is taken that same approach, those same networks, resources, toolkits, and applied them to smaller businesses that also have social or environmental impact potential as well.
We tend to focus on what we call three broad verticals. One is health and wellness, which is a mix of healthcare services and consumer wellness. The second is sustainability, which covers everything having a positive environmental impact. And the third is education and workforce development, which is all around closing achievement gaps and helping individuals fulfill their potential either through direct education or through workforce enablement opportunities.
I joined the Double Impact team not only because I think that we can help influence Bain Capital, but I want to influence the world of finance at large. There's trillions of dollars out there in the world that I believe when you invest with a social conscious or a values-based orientation that we can do a lot of good in the world. And to Double Impact, it's a lab to prove that we can do this at scale and not sacrifice returns.
One of the things that unites us as a team is the opportunity to change the world in little bits at a time, where we're finding opportunities to invest in companies who are having significant impact but need a capital partner who understands their core values. We aim to be that capital partner and to help those companies be the best companies that they can be.
We partner with an organization called B Lab, which runs the B Corp scoring methodology. And that really takes a holistic approach across several dimensions.
And all of our companies take that B Impact assessment. How do you deal with your employees? How do you deal with your community? How do you deal with the environment? What's your governance policy? We're using it as a way to benchmark how are our companies doing. Every year we also go back and say, okay, what is the blueprint for 2020, 2021? How do we accelerate, a certain initiative that would drive more impact?
What Bain Capital did really well is they're really one of the first groups doing this work that's been able to develop a framework for measuring impact. So everybody wants to have an impact, but they don't always know how do we measure that, and that makes it really hard to benchmark. And what they've done in their partnership with B Lab has gotten to a point of effective measurement, so they can really move the needle.